Hi guys, मेरा नाम सौरभ है. I like to make content on cloud DevOps, Kubernetes in general. So I thought Kubernetes सीखने का सबसे बेहतर तरीका है कि we will just enjoy the learning part. Okay. So इस वीडियो में we will try to deploy an game just like Mario and this kind of thing in our Kubernetes cluster. So मेरे पास एक Kubernetes का cluster है. So we have a cluster, and in this cluster we have just a second. We have one control plane and two worker nodes. Okay, so we will going to create a manifest for installing this Kubedoom in our cluster. Okay, so चलिए हम VS Code पे चलते हैं, and all the necessary binaries which is required to install the Kubedoom, we will going to use that. Okay. So let me just create a deployment file, or you can say first thing first we will have to create a namespace.yml. Okay, so हम एक namespace बना लेते हैं. It's called Kubedoom, and let me just create a RBAC file which is rollback access control. सो इस कॉन्फ़िगरेशन के एक सर्विस अकाउंट, एक क्लस्टर रोल बाइंडिंग क्रिएट हो रहा है, ठीक है, और एक हमारी डिप्लॉयमेंट फाइल विच इज कॉल्ड deployment.yml. Okay, so let me just apply the configuration and check if everything is working as expected or not. To apply the configuration, we have a command called kubectl apply -f followed by the particular path name. So it will create a namespace, then it will create a cluster role and service account, and it will create a deployment. So let me just go to kubectl get namespace, and then kubectl. Let me just zoom a little. You will see a Kubedoom namespace has been created. So हम इस namespace में जितने भी resources हैं, let me just check all the resources. Kubedoom. Okay, as of right now, no resources has been created. But why? Okay, let me just create another one. Yeah, container is creating right now. So let me just wait for a couple of seconds. And once it is created, we have to create a proxy command, and let me just wait for a couple of seconds to actually do that. Still okay, so now my pod is running, so let me just check all the resources. Go to Kubedoom, check the relevant files. Okay, yeah, हमारा pod properly working है. Okay, now check the service, if any service has been created or not. So no service has been created. So for that, what we have to do is that we have to check for kube proxy. हम डिप्लॉयमेंट के थ्रू एक सर्विस फाइल बना लेते हैं. So that service file will going to expose our Kubedoom pod. Okay. Okay. So let me just apply this service file as well, called service.yml. A service has been created. So let me just go to lens and check the namespace which is called Kubedoom. कहाँ आता है वो ऑप्शन? Just a second. Okay, so no issue on, yeah, this is. So सर्विस पे चलते हैं हम, Kubedoom पे चलते हैं. So yeah, this is the service has been active. So फॉरवर्ड करते हैं इसको, पोर्ट फॉरवर्ड करते हैं, कोई भी रैंडम पोर्ट ले लो. Yeah. Okay, so service has been created properly, but we need to port forward that and access our access our Kubedoom game. For that, let me just go to cursor again and give the kubectl proxy or port forward command. So as you can see, मैं Kubedoom के namespace के अंदर Kubedoom की जो सर्विस है उसका जो पोर्ट है, जो कंटेनर का जो पोर्ट है, उसको मैंने अपने लोकल सिस्टम के 5900 पोर्ट पे पोर्ट फॉरवर्ड करा दिया है. For that, what we have to do is that we have to install a package which is called VNC viewer. Okay, so चलते हैं VNC viewer पे. VNC viewer. VNC real VNC viewer, इसको डाउनलोड करते हैं and download this thing in the Linux. Install this thing. And open the real VNC viewer. And it required a connection type. So for that, I'm just going to put a connection which is called localhost colon 5900. So you will see it will prompt me a warning sign, and it is asking me to connect, and it is asking me to get the password. अब पासवर्ड कैसे फाइंड आउट करें सौरभ? फॉर दैट वी हैव टू check the readme. So let me just check. Okay, so after checking, I got the password. The password is actually stored in the GitHub itself. So the password is id behold. Copy this thing, go to your VNC. VNC कहाँ हो आप? Remember the password and hit OK. So yeah, bingo, I can able to access my this thing, my game. Okay, so यहाँ पे आप गेम खेल सकते हैं जो भी, और या if like जैसे if you want to build a custom game for yourself which is compatible with the Kubernetes environment, you can able to do that. Okay. मुझे ज़्यादा गेम का पता नहीं है, so इसलिए so yeah, that is for all guys. इसका फायदा क्या हुआ, that we just going to have a understanding of how can we able to deploy application. It's not about the game का बात नहीं है, but हम कैसे एप्लीकेशन को डिप्लॉय कर सकते हैं Kubernetes के एनवायरनमेंट में. So वो हम चेक कर सकते हैं. यार इसमें ये गुंडा है, क्या है, भग रहा है. So yeah, bye guys, keep learning and keep on learning. Thanks.